Hey, hey, hey.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited. Not gonna get to clapping. Now pop it for a player, pop it for me.
What?
Turn around and drop it for a player, drop it for me.
And what? What's up, Bomb Squad? This is DC Kool-Aid in. And we just left Mission Barbecue. Thanks to the, we didn't get his name. The manager at Mission Barbecue in Sterling, Virginia. So we told you how the parents come around. So we're back. I touched the button. So how you feel about your Mission Barbecue? What you got? He got some ribs. Man, look at his hand. He got his hand all nice and saucy. So how you feel about this saucy ribs?
I feel great about it. It tastes good. Don't have time to talk right now.
All right, you don't have time to talk right now. All right, go on about your. What you think about your Mission Barbecue, babe, Ma?
It's very good.
It's good. Your hand saucy too?
Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Isn't that look good?
Show 'em, Ma.
Doesn't that look good?
Ooh, she in the camera. She said, "Doesn't it look good?" She haven't eaten yet, so we come back to her. So, what you think, Nick?
I only eating the fries, but these fries are really good.
What you got going on, Charles? Good eating? We about to do some good eating?
Good eating.
Good eating. Hey, that's right. So if y'all ain't never ate Mission Barbecue, look in your neighborhood for yours. Mission Barbecue. It's bomb. Diggity.com. Or we be right.
What's up, Bomb Squad?
What's up, Bomb Squad?
Oh, this is Mom.
And this is Dad.
What's up, Bomb Squad? This is DC Kool-Aid and
Lisa.
And we back with another video for your mother and your father.
Okay.
So, before we get started, make sure y'all hit the like button for the parents. We gotta get them at least 50 likes. And then we're gonna start off. We're gonna ask questions today. So you're not gonna see me, you're just gonna hear me in the background. And we gotta get this over with because they got to go home. Alright, ready? The first question. How was it growing up in Louisiana as a child?
Oh, it was fun. I mean, it was just, we had a great time. It was fun going to school and going on vacations. We didn't have all these music parks, but we had other places we could go and have just as much fun. Didn't know Mom then. Too young.
Look at, okay, when you, Ma, what was it like?
Growing up back then was, it was slow. Nothing really exciting happening, and mainly dealing with everyday life.
So y'all didn't have cell phones and...
We didn't have all these.
No, we used smoke signals.
Question number 2. Did y'all have to go outside to use the bathroom? Did y'all have... How did that work out if y'all did? Did y'all have outhouses?
We did have an outhouse. Back, might have been 2, 3 years old, up till about maybe 5, before we actually had an indoor bathroom.
So how did that work out for you, Ma?
That was not fun. I was scared to death to go in there.
So if you had to go out at nighttime, what you do?
No, we had like pots in the house.
Chamber pots.
Chamber pots.
Okay, and you, Dad?
Well, we grew up with an outhouse in the beginning. Even though we lived in the city limits, but we didn't have running water where we were. So we had outhouses, and we too was afraid to go out there, especially at night, which we had chamber pots. Some folks call them slop jars and whatnot. But the biggest thing about outhouses was you didn't know if it was a snake in there was going to bite you in the rumpus while you were in there.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this kind of answered the other one. What did you do for fun? Like, what was the things that, like, kids now play video games, some have sports, some, what did you do for fun?
Well, for me, all we did was we played with dolls. We had tea sets that we played outside. Nothing exciting like now.
Well, we played Indian and Cowboys. Matter of fact, we did that until somebody got stuck with an arrow that we made, so we got away from the Indian and Cowboy thing. The other fun thing we used to do was gather around the radio and listen to Howdy Doody and baseball games and even boxing match. And again, that was not a television, that was a radio, and I think it was more fun listening to the radio than it is looking at TV today.
Okay.
Remember, radio is theater of the mind.
Okay, as young adults, what was your first job and what did you do?
Well, my first job, I don't know if it's called a first job, I worked with my grandfather. My grandfather was a caretaker in the cemetery. And he cut grass and kept the place looking pretty neat. So I would cut grass with him. That was my first job. Of course, it paid very little, but in those days you could do a lot with a little.
Of course, being a girl, I didn't have a first job.
Oh.
No, we never, we didn't work. Not at all.
Still do. I do it all.
Okay, oh Lord, this question. Before meeting each other, did you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
I'll take it. I'll go first on that. Yes, before meeting my darling wife here, I had another girlfriend. And that girlfriend broke my heart. I mean, that was the end of the world for me. And of course, and then I met my dear wife here, and she tried to get back the other one that broke my heart, but no, I couldn't trust it. So I proposed to her after getting the blessing from her dad and everything, and here we are, 53 years later, married, and still enjoying and loving one another.
Okay. And for me, I had one friend who was Ronald Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
But that didn't last long. It was just a friend for a while.
Okay, I want to get back to that Ronald Thompson thing. I talked him out. My wine was much stronger than his, I think, wasn't it?
Oh.
So how you get rid of them, Ma? We done made her choke. Sorry, you okay? You want to drink some soda right there?
Whoa. You say what then?
How did you leave? What happened?
I don't know. We just stopped talking. It wasn't.
No connection?
No.
I made him see me with her.
No, it's nothing to it.
Okay. All right. How did you guys meet?
Oh, let me take that. No, that was a good one. And she'll agree. First of all, we went to the same elementary school, and I didn't like her at all. Even though she was much younger than me, I used to say, that little nappy-head, red-headed girl, red-headed woman, she is the ugliest thing
it was
in
girl.
school. Right. And then one day, my grandfather and I were out collecting fees for people who had vaults in the cemetery. And I saw her, and immediately I was struck by Cupid and all his friends. And trying to figure out, how am I going to, get to meet this girl, because I knew her mother from Jump Street, and she was a very strict woman. But then one day I was going home from the post office, and she was going home from the library. And I saw her, and I ran across the street to talk to her, and we stood at the corner of Main and Port Street. For about 45 to an hour talking, and I convinced her to let me have her telephone number. And she convinced me to give her all the pictures of all my old girlfriends. Never got them back. She told me she lost them.
Is that true, Ma?
Yeah. She told me she lost them. Yeah.
And
that's how we met. And one day we talked about, hey, let's get married. What about that? So we talked about it, and I had to propose and all that. I had to talked to her father, of course. He drove me and everything else. And here we are again, 53 years of marriage. We're going on 54 now.
What made you move to D.C.?
Well, we came to D.C. My sister married a guy from Washington, and they harassed us and hounded us to come to Washington. And we did come, and really I didn't like it at first, and had planned to go back to Louisiana and to Houston, where I really wanted to be, but funds got low, so I got a job, and we'll go home broke, and here we are, 54 years later.
We're still in D.C.
4 children, 7 grandchildren, 1 great-grandchild on the way, retired from the federal government, and eating dinner right now, right?
So, how did you feel when you wanted to move to D.C. away from your family?
That wasn't hard.
No, that was her question.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you must be cross-eyed.
No, that's her.
Looking at
No, I'm looking at the camera too, because I want to make sure y'all think.
Well, what's the question?
How did you feel when he decided y'all was going to move to D.C., leaving your parents?
I was excited about it. Now, of course, when I got here, I really didn't like it.
Why?
I was just used to people being friendly. When I moved here, no one was friendly, you know.
Yeah.
And it took a while. You know, it's a lot of adjustments, you know, you had to make. But eventually, I was okay with it.
So you see why I feel comfortable out here, and when I go to D.C., I go back home? Because they're not friendly.
Well, we had to weed out the friendly people.
Right.
We did find people who were friendly and really cared for us, cared about us, but not.
Okay, and the last question. How did y'all stay together for 53 years?
That's a good one.
By saying, yes, dear.
No, let her talk first. Go ahead, Mom. Your turn to say something first. Come back in the camera.
Oh, God.
I'm listening. And the world is going to hear your story.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to send this to...
It took a lot of patience. It took a lot of everything. And patience. Number 1, patience.
For
you. Patience.
Good guy.
Patience. Just learn to ignore a lot of stuff. You just, well, I'm being honest. It's
So,
true.
are you going home with me?
Yeah. It's true. It took a lot of patience and a lot of everything. You know, you have to work together. You have to. I can't find words now. But anyway, yeah.
Okay, now my turn. Oh boy. Well, no, I can understand what she's saying. It took a lot of patience.
Because we were young. Number 1, we were young.
y'all were, how old were you when
Well,
you...
I was just 18.
She had just turned 18 4 days ago, and I was 22. But I think too, with Dottie is the fact that there were no fellas, no brothers in her life, and I was the only male in her life, other than her dad.
Right.
Yeah.
You see, so so she had to get used to me. I didn't have to get used to her because I had 3 sisters I was dealing with. A good one, a medium one, and a
Don't you do that?
No, but I had 3 sisters were great sisters, and they took care of me. Even though I had 3 sisters, I knew how to do it all: wash, iron, cook, and whatnot. But what was the question?
How did you two stay together so long?
Oh yeah, again, we stayed together so long is because we loved one another. We believed in sharing. If we got angry with one another and we argued, we finished it. We wouldn't wait a day or two and she would say or I would say and another thing, because it's all over with. I would never leave home angry with her. Never do that. Always hugged and kissed and say, "Honey, see you when I get back." And hopefully during the proceeding of the day that my anger that I didn't show her would go away. But sharing and loving one another, that's the, and of course I did say that other thing is everything I say to her is, yes dear, yes dear. And the other thing is, I'm going to say this, and I know the fellows are watching, but a lot of folks would tell me, I know you're the boss at home. I said, well, they tell me that, but I know better. That's it. No, we're good.
That's it.
Okay, so that was all the questions. Anybody have anything in the comment box down below? Please drop a comment down there and say that. Go. So what you gonna tell them?
Share, like, and subscribe.
What you gonna tell them?
Share, like, and subscribe.
Your turn, Ma. Tell them.
Share, like, and subscribe.
They learning. All right.
Get in there.
All right. This is DC Kool-Aid and
Lisa.
And we out. Peace.
Yeah. DC Kool-Aid and Lisa doing challenge on your head top. Yeah, you know what's happening when you tune in. Story times, pranks, and vlogging, man. We a great big family, we the bomb squad. We on that grind to a number with a K. Best believe you'll stay. You can chill with the fam like most of y'all do. DC Kool-Aid, Lisa, and Nick too. With Charles and Barbie living that YouTube life. We love our fans and supporters, we a family dude. So come on down to Bomb Squad Town. Have a seat watching videos. And nobody likes to hate, keep it positive and have a nice day. Oh, I forgot. Smash that like button. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad. Bomb Squad.